Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Alcoholic Phoenix here, and today I bring you some Titanfall gameplay, Road to Max Level. This is actually a post-commentary because I'm a dumbass and I accidentally overrided about 10 minutes worth of live commentary with 45 minutes of live commentary. Thank God I didn't do it the other way around, otherwise I would have been extremely pissed. But nonetheless, this is Attrition on Smuggler's Cove, and I don't think this was that great a game. I could be wrong, but nonetheless. Now I've got to find something to talk about for the next 7.5 minutes because I wasn't expecting to be having to do this, except for the fact that instead of pushing save project as, I pushed save project, which overwrited what I'd already recorded, which really pisses me off. But it happened, can't do anything about it now. It's just one of those things that you got to deal with and, you know, learn from, not to do again. But I guess I'll give my thoughts a little bit on the game, in terms of what I'm thinking, what I think of Titanfall so far. I think the game's great. I absolutely love Titanfall, except for when I get jump kicked in the face. But I absolutely love Titanfall. I think the maps look gorgeous. They look absolutely stunning. The lighting is just amazing. The grenades piss me off because I don't think they ever hit anything for me unless I throw an arc grenade at a Titan. I never really kill anybody else with a grenade. I don't think I've killed one person with a grenade, to be truly honest. I killed a shit ton of grunts, but that's about it. It's just I never kill any human players, and it's quite frustrating. And so is getting shot in the back. But what else have I got to say? The guns. I don't think there was enough guns in this game. From what I've looked at, I think there could be a lot more. But then again, Battlefield 4 and that oversaturates that game with just guns instead of improving the gameplay. That's my opinion on that. I mean, I might actually be posting some Battlefield 4 because I've got myself a nice little HDMI splitter in my hands, so I can record PS4 gameplay, which makes me extremely happy. It actually came in the mail yesterday and it is no bigger than... Damn, what would be a size comparison for this thing? It's probably about as big as a... about half of a Samsung phone in size, roughly. Yeah, probably about half of a Samsung phone in size, and that's it. It's not really that much. It's very, very minimal in terms of taking up space. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. I thought it would be the same size as my Elgato, but it's actually smaller than my Elgato, which really, really surprised me. But nonetheless, so that might be coming. But I want to quickly touch base on the anti-Titan weapons, seeing as I was just using one. I think they could be a little bit stronger. Now, that's just my opinion. That might not be the opinion of everyone else, but that's definitely my opinion. Because I find the machine gun to be complete and utter shit. The anti-Titan, the Sidewinder, I think it's called. And the rocket launcher I don't find to be effective at all. The reload, maybe if you improve the reload maybe half a second even. Something very small could make a big difference. Because when you're a pilot and your Titan's been blown up and the enemy team has 5 of them and you're waiting a minute or two in that to get your next Titan, it can be extremely frustrating because the only way to get points to cool down your, waiting for your Titan and say a match of attrition is to kill grunts and stuff. Now, that doesn't make it go much faster very quickly compared to killing players. Well, it's hard to kill players when they're in the Titans and you can't destroy those Titans. As you can see, I actually got a kill with the rocket launcher here on the Titan. I was extremely happy about. But, I don't know, maybe half a second reload faster on both of them, on both the anti-tank or the anti-Titan weapons would probably suffice. So you're not going too extreme because you don't want to go over the top and make it maybe half the speed, because then you'll be able to fire them off in no time. But it could also be frustrating for me simply because a lot of my teammates just do not fire rockets or try to take out the Titans themselves unless they have their own Titan. And that is extremely frustrating because I'm sitting there getting my ass kicked by all these Titans and I'm sitting there firing rockets and just getting fucked up completely by them, but I've got no teammates helping me out at all. And when they do lose their Titan, they're not willing to go and take out the other Titans. They're just wanting to run around and be stupid, which is just stupidly annoying. I mean, I don't know what you have to do. Do you have to designate a couple people and that to be just people who take out Titans, or what? Do you have to run as a full team so you don't have to worry about that kind of frustration? Or, you know, because you can't really play solo in this game. You can, but you can't play solo in this game without having frustration over that type of stuff, I don't think. At least that's my opinion. Also, I'll quickly touch base on which Titan I actually like the most. My favourite Titan out of them all is definitely the Strider. Absolutely love that thing. Its movement speed is great. If you play smart with your Titan and hide a little bit and don't just go balls to the wall straight in front of the enemy the whole time with the Strider, you can do some very huge damage with that thing. Just simply based because your movement speed is so fast, you can die very easily, but if you play it smart, you can stay in that Titan for quite a long time before someone kicks you out of it. Whereas me, sometimes I go balls to the wall with the Strider, forgetting I'm using the Strider, and I start punching and I get just ripped out of it, because it's very easy for someone who has an Ogre or even an Atlas to do such a thing, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. As you can see, I'm just going ham with my quad rockets right here in the Titan, screwing everyone up. I think there was 2 Titans around this corner. There's a pilot and there's another Titan. But overall, I'm absolutely loving the game, except for the fact that my team has a giant tendency to lose, and sometimes lose by only 1 point, which you'll see in one of the episodes. And I get extremely frustrated at myself because of it, because it was kind of my fault. It was my fault for doing something so stupid as what I did. But you will see that in a later episode. And also, I never thought about this. A lot of the time when I'd rodeo a Titan, I would just pull out my assault rifle. Why did I never switch a lot of the time to my anti-Titan weapon? And I never realised why I never did that. I guess I didn't even think of it. But I don't know, sometimes I can be silly and not think when I play a game. There you go, guys. What's that? 6, 3, 8, and 9. That's not too bad. I'm happy with the 3 Titan destroys in this game. It was brilliant. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. In the next episode, we'll be right back on track with the live commentary. That's all fine. Not a problem. It was only this one match that I deleted the commentary for. At the time, I was very frustrated, but now I think this commentary has gone very, very good. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this commentary, smash that like button and that. Remember to subscribe if you really want to see more Titanfall videos. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Alright, peace!